ROLEX Submariner marked the beginning of the so-called tool watch. Built for specific environments and function. Thanks, Tommy, for the loaner. I appreciate all the support for the channel. I was finally able to track you down. He's back in town, so I mean, he is very busy. May or may not be Tom Berenger, but you know what? I'm in the red chair, my first hands-on with the ROLEX Submariner. Is it really worth all the hype over all these years? I'm wearing Feuerbach, the mock neck sweater from Feuerbach. Lightweight, stylish, comfortable. Feuerbach menswear has lots to offer as far as selection. Casual wear, athletic wear, you name it. Outerwear. Hit the link below for 20% off at your checkout and check out some of the selections that I've made. No fancy horse, no fancy alligator, just good quality materials and great comfort. Feuerbach.com. Now back to our regularly scheduled broadcast. The ROLEX Submariner. Is it worthy to be wanted by so many? It's kind of funny that Rolex kind of touches us all in some fashion or another. What could be a grail for one person could be another one's everyday carry. All depends on budget and availability. Who doesn't want a Rolex, really? A good question. Comment below. Is it a watch that you seek? I can't stand the whole Rolex buying politics, but that's just me. I'm a consumer. If you're selling something, I expect I should be able to buy it somewhere. It's that simple. Okay, that's my rant for today. The first Rolex was my friend Jack's Datejust. That thing was a powerhouse and consistently going from the job site to the boardroom. A lot of character. Link below for that video. And I mean, it was beat up, but still a true classic design. I've always loved the Submariner ever since I watched 007 Sean Connery use it as a tool watch, the iconic 6538, which later was followed up by Roger Moore wearing a 5513, I believe, to get out of some sticky situations. Let's give this one the attention it deserves. White gloves, bird's eye view. Reference 14060 for this one. It's vintage. It's got some age to it, but in great shape nonetheless. Let's go over the specs, which have been pretty much the same for a number of years. We have a 40mm stainless steel case. They believe they use that 900 grade stainless steel, which is super tough. A 20mm lug, a 46.5mm lug to lug, so she's not too far across your wrists. Really good wear at that 40. Only 12.5mm thickness. And special full steel package, 126 grams for this baby. And of course, if you need to have links removed, you could lessen the load on the wrist there as well. Screw down case back, and we have 300 meters of water resistance, or 1,000 feet. It says so right on the dial. Short lugs allow for the great wrist versatility, and drilled lugs at that, which allows for easy strap changes, should you want to change out and have a different look in case the steel package is not your cup of tea that particular day. You can add some character to your wrist with maybe some leather or NATO straps, things like that, or even rubber. Now the low profile on the wrist is awesome despite that overall thickness. About 2 to 3 millimeters in the case back design is to accommodate that movement. So towards the outer edges of the watch, it's actually like it appears to be about a 10.5 millimeter thickness. But of course it has to account for that movement, and that's what increases the thickness amount overall. A little deceiving, but in a positive way. Now the history of the design is remarkable, and Rolex is second to none in the dive watch design. In fact, since the 1950s, the Submariner design has been used in some form or another to inspire dive watches and watchmakers all around the world. Many different brands, whether it's minor tweaks in the design here, the case, the design, the dial, a lot of homages are out there. But only one can be called Rolex Submariner. This is the classic black dial with the silver framed loomed circle and rectangular markers. No date for this model. We all know and love the Mercedes hour hand and pencil minute hand with that lollipop seconds hand. Large hand sweeping around the dial. It's like the heartbeat of the watch. You know I love that. Rolex crown with Oyster Perpetual at the 12. Submariner, 1,000 feet, 300 meters. No date for this model like I advised on the dial. And at the lower 6, we have the Swiss T less than 25, signifies the use of tritium for the lume. This is important because it wants to make sure that it's to standard and it has no radioactive material that can be exposed or cause exposure to anyone. Now the watch is older, it's that vintage design. So this particular model I'm holding in my hand has no lume because it's older than the 25-year lifespan of the tritium. Still has lots of character and good looks. Movement is the caliber 3000 movement, runs at 28,800 vibrations per hour. We're looking at plus or minus 2 seconds a day, which is dynamite, and a 42-hour power reserve. The bracelet is the superb oyster bracelet design, a 3-link system tapering from 20 millimeters down to 15.5 millimeters at that steel closure. We have a fold-over deploying closure case that covers the actual 3 links, and the design of this case is actually stamped with that 3-link trend, similar to like stamped concrete, allowing the closure case to match that of the 3-link bracelet system, and finished off with the Rolex crown stamped right into that case as well. Now she's trending right now between $11,000 and $15,000 US, if you can believe that or not. It's unbelievable. After all these years, even a vintage model is still holding its weight, and you can expect that because of the build quality and their reputation. Rolex is top notch, and it truly is luxury. And although the gray market can be fluctuating quite a lot over the years, it seems like they seem to hold their value quite well. And even in cases due to the availability of the watches, they appreciate considerably. And often you have to pay over retail to get your hands on the particular design that you want. I mean, introduced in 1954, holy smokes, it's quite incredible that the watch design has lasted so long with different colors, variations, and references, not to mention nicknames like Bart Simpson because of the crown design being printed on the dial, which looks like his hair, to the James Bond, the 6538 worn by Sean Connery as 007, to all green, known as the Hulk. Something tells me the watch isn't going anywhere. Rolex is going to be here forever. They're only getting better and better with their build quality as well. And with the growing diversity around the world, they're also growing with many different variations and model designs coming out. So many people, so many personalities. There's bound to be a Rolex for one person or another. If you can get it, that is. That's for another video. I don't want to get too angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. That's an Incredible Hulk reference. I'm dating myself now, but you know what? Your Rolex authorized dealer experiences? Well, oh boy. Did you watch the Incredible Hulk TV show from the 1970s? Comment below if you did. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Keep the algorithm working. We're on our way to 5,000 subscribers. Wow. Thanks to all of you. Appreciate all the support. Mr. McGee, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. I think I want to get a Hulk. Rolex Submariner 14060. Vintage. They are so good looking. It is undeniable. Probably one of the greatest looking dive watches on the planet. Bar none. See you on the next one.